Alright, what's up everybody? I just got my new item I'll put on the car. Shout out to Travis for driving from Lima, Ohio to my house. It's about an hour and a half or so. He came all this way, met him on Facebook, really cool BMW guy. Showed me a couple things on the E36 that I didn't even know existed. It's a little install video on the wing I got from him. It's a carbon fiber wing he had on his car, but he just didn't want it anymore. So I'm gonna put it on my car, and I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna do it because it's already been previously mounted and the mounts aren't the best, so I'm actually going to redesign it and mount it my way instead of how they actually had it originally done. So these are the mounts on here. They're actually cracked. You kind of see them there. Right there, yeah, they're cracked all the way down, so the threads would still work, but I don't really trust them. So what I did was I went to Menards and I bought this angle iron. Has holes in it and stuff. So I just sprayed a primer coat on them so that they won't rust. Once it's dry, I got like some undercoat bed spray that I'm going to use, and I cut these in half too, so now they're the correct size for each side. Okay, so I guess I ran out of black spray paint. I used some black bed liner. It'll work for now. I went ahead and I put some tape on the bracket where I'm going to drill my holes at, and I marked them. And do one here, one there, and then one down there. So then this bracket will actually sit on this side for the holes, like that on there. Okay, I got the holes drilled now. All three of them. Got them all drilled. So now this go this way, and it lines up perfectly on all the holes. It's look exactly like this side. So you can see the back side there drilled just right to actually give the wing a little more angle, which is actually what I wanted. It's a little windy out, so I don't know how good the wind's gonna be. But so I went ahead and I marked 2 holes there where the mounts are gonna go, and 2 holes here. And the way I found that was I found the center of the car right there, and then I found the center of the wing between both mounts, and I basically divided them in half, and I put the wing up there and then actually marked the mounts out on both sides. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drill through the trunk. I measured twice, hopefully only cut once, and after that I can actually bolt the wing up. And then once I know the wing is good, I'll take the bolts back out and I'll apply some gasket sealer on there so that water won't actually go into these holes in the trunk. Got the wing installed as best I could for tonight. It's all mounted on. It's all secured. Couple things I want to change is these brackets that the guy before me that he installed on them. I'm not too into them, but those can be changed. So I may go higher, but I definitely want to go out, like off the car a little more. But other than that though, all the mounting stuff, it all actually turned out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. So all in all, for a wing, I mean, doesn't look too bad. I'll record tomorrow and show you guys in the sunlight exactly what it looks like, but so far at night, pretty happy.
As much as I'm sorry, baby, that's hail.
I believe it slides.
And it's piling up in the front yard of the house. This is in Fort Collins, Colorado. And check out
bro,
the size of that.
$3.16 a gallon.
It was the size of baseball.
That's even a nice little TV to watch.
Collecting that up. There were reports of damage to cars and homes across the state.
Got the wing installed. Fucking outrageous. Got guys that make me some custom plates for it, so they're not so booty looking. But overall, I mean, looks pretty good though. This weenie go help his parents out, his family, and come slide for 5 seconds. You guys always be gas, that premium life. Thank God I have 87.
Thank you, man.
What you got TV over here?
It's frustrations with a lot of things that are going on.
Damn, bro. How much putting in? This thing's still gonna be able to slide? Yeah. Don't wanna fuck on the paint job. You ready?
Yeah. All right. Finally.
So we went to this roundabout down the road, and I hit it a couple times. The car did great actually. And I started to smell coolant. So I went and popped my hood because I've been having some coolant issues where the overflow bottle actually, the nipple cracked off of it. So I glued it back on and it seemed to be fine. But I guess not, because when I went to go pop the hood, I found this. You can see here is the fan shroud. It actually broke off. This right here is a nipple that I glued on there. And that came off. My fan is completely destroyed. So that's gonna have to come off. And the hose is right here with the end of the nipple still in there, that I glued in. I got the new overflow bottle just chilling here. I was gonna put it in like last week, but since it was holding, I said, you know what, I'll just kind of wait till it happens. Probably wasn't a good idea because now it cost me a fan. But I'm actually probably gonna upgrade to the eBay fan with the radiator and fan's like $100 for both of them. So I'm actually gonna do that. But for now, I have this here overflow bottle with the new nipple on it, and it's not cracked. So I'm gonna go ahead and install that to hopefully try and make it home so I don't have to take one of the work trucks. Seems to be a sensor down here. You can see it. So there's a sensor down here, and there's this hose here with a, I believe it's an 8mm, about to find out. So I'm gonna take that off, get the hose off. I might lose a little bit of coolant, but it's okay. Then I got the new one here with so to go directly in there like that. And the sensor screws on to the bottom here. Actually, what's left of the fan, it got freaking destroyed. But this actually cut into one of my hoses that goes from the radiator to the top of the expansion tank. So I got some hose in here. I think it's like 3/8 or something. I'm gonna cut it and then replace it. But I'm gonna run no fan for now, probably until tomorrow or something. I'm gonna find an electric fan and just put it on the front for now or the back. I just kind of get me by until I get around to ordering that eBay radiator. Because the radiator got pretty messed up, but it's not leaking, I don't think. I'm gonna go ahead and install everything else back, and now there will be no reason why that hose can never get hit again, because I'm never gonna be running one of these clutch fans ever again. The hose got a little cut in it, but it's not through. It's on the outer skin, so I'm just gonna leave it. I'll show you guys how I kind of had to rig it up, but I think it's gonna work for a little bit. I also did see that on the front of this radiator there's an auxiliary fan, so I'm gonna have to probably hotwire that to stay on while the car's on to keep it cool so it won't overheat. But for now, I got some zip ties holding the shroud on, but it's not going anywhere. The whole radiator's actually moving with it, so it's not gonna go anywhere. The hose here got a little gash in it right there, but it's not bad. So now all I'm going to do is install this here and fill with coolant and try and bleed it, see what happens. Not leaking now. It's a pretty bad scar in that radiator down there, but it's not leaking or anything, so I'm just gonna kind of leave it how it is. Got the auxiliary fan. I found out where it's at. Found out where the wires go. There's wires right here, and they plug in on the side of the radiator right here. And basically, this is the temperature switch for the auxiliary fan that tells it when to kick on and kick off. So there's a brown and a black. That's for the high. Since I don't have a switch here, I'm going to put this on the brown and the black, and then my switch to get me home will be this fuse. Put the fuse in, fans turn on. Pull the fuse out, fans turn off. I got the car running. I got this thing installed as best I could for tonight. And in here you see the fan. It's off. Now to go over here. Now you can hear the fans. They're on. So this is good enough to get me home. But I mean, the cooling system is one of the main things on these cars that you do want to upgrade and actually put some real money into. I haven't yet. I think it's gonna have, you know, a lot more fun. So, but you know, it's time to put some money in this car if I want to keep drifting it. But it's alright. It's a really fun car. I started to cut with a hydro. Get all that cut out. Okay, everything's done. I'm gonna go over my test drive, make it home now. The fan's on. The car's actually running colder than it was before, so that's pretty cool. Obviously because the fan was pretty fucked up, but the new fan's in. Well, the fan's already there. I got it hot wired to the high for now, and it comes on and off with the car, so I might even leave it. I'm not sure yet, but I'm definitely gonna order one of the eBay special radiators, get a bigger one up there, so I can stop all these cooling problems. That's gonna be the #1 killer for this car. But the car runs great though, still, you know, idle's fine, rev's good. So I know I didn't really damage it too much, but I want to make sure that I don't damage it in the future though. Well, it made it. It didn't overheat. Actually ran a little cooler than it did before the accident. So overall, it's been a good car. It's had a lot of hiccups, but I mean they're small things. So there's more to come. I got those brackets that are gonna be custom made. I have the radiator fan install, and then finally, to get all this crap sorted out, I'll actually be able to start sliding it like for sure. But for now, it's kind of a work in progress, but it's fun.